Have you ever tossed potato peels, onion ends, or herb stems straight into the trash without even thinking twice? What if I told you a lot of those scraps can actually grow into fresh, free food right in your kitchen, on your windowsill, or in your backyard? Today, I'm going to show you 25 kitchen scraps you should never throw away because they can regrow into something useful. Some of these grow in just a few days, some turn into full plants, and a few of them surprise almost everyone. And make sure you stay until the end because I've got one simple bonus tip that can massively improve your success rate. Let's get into it.
Number 1. Green onions. If you only try one thing from this list, make it green onions. They're one of the easiest kitchen scraps to regrow. Just save the white root ends, place them in a small glass of water, and set them in a sunny window. In just a few days, you'll see fresh green shoots coming back. If you want even better results, move them into soil once they start growing. They'll get thicker, stronger, and last much longer.
2. Romaine lettuce. Don't throw away the bottom of your lettuce. Place the stump in a shallow dish with a little water, and within a few days, new leaves will begin growing from the center. It won't become a giant full head in water, but it absolutely will regrow enough to be useful. For a better harvest, transplant it into soil once the center starts growing well. 3. Celery. Celery works in a very similar way. Save the base, place it in shallow water, and set it somewhere bright. After about a week, new leaves will begin forming right from the middle. Once roots and fresh growth appear, move it to soil. Celery loves moisture and rich soil, so keep it watered and fed. 4. Potatoes. You've probably already seen this happen by accident. When potatoes sit too long, they sprout. Those sprouts are not a problem. They're the start of a new plant. Cut the potato into chunks, making sure each piece has at least one eye or sprout. Let the cuts dry for a day, then plant them in soil. One sprouted potato can turn into a whole harvest.
Sweet potatoes are a little different, but they're really fun to grow. Place a sweet potato half in water and let it develop slips, those leafy shoots that grow from the top. Once the slips are several inches long, remove them, root them in water, and then plant them in soil. One sweet potato can produce a surprising number of plants. 6. Garlic. Every clove of garlic is basically a future bulb. If a clove starts sprouting in your kitchen, plant it pointy side up in soil. Over time, it can grow into a whole new bulb of garlic. This is one of the easiest ways to keep a never-ending garlic supply going. 7. Ginger. That piece of ginger in your kitchen can absolutely regrow. Look for pieces with little buds or bumps on them. Cut them into sections if needed, let the cut edges dry, and plant them shallowly in soil. Ginger loves warmth, moisture, and patience, but once it gets going, it's incredibly rewarding.
8. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are easier than most people think. Take a ripe tomato, slice it, place the slices on top of potting soil, lightly cover them, and keep the soil moist. Soon, lots of tiny seedlings will emerge. From there, just thin them out and grow the strongest ones on. 9. Peppers. Bell peppers, jalapenos, chili peppers, most of them can be grown from the seeds inside. Just save the seeds, let them dry for a day or two, then plant them in seed starting mix. Keep them warm and give them lots of light. It's a simple way to turn one pepper into many more. 10. Avocado. Avocado pits are one of the most popular kitchen scrap growing projects for a reason. Suspend the pit over water with toothpicks, keeping the bottom submerged. After a while, it will split, grow roots, and send up a stem. It may take years to fruit, but even if it never does, it makes a beautiful houseplant.
11. Pineapple tops. That leafy pineapple top should never go in the trash. Twist it off, remove some lower leaves, let it dry a little, then root it in water or plant it directly in soil. It takes patience, but yes, you can grow an actual pineapple plant from the top. 12. Strawberries. You can even grow strawberries from the seeds on the outside of the fruit. Carefully remove the outer skin with the seeds, place it on moist seed-starting soil, and keep it damp. Tiny seedlings will eventually appear. It takes time, but it's a fun and satisfying project,
especially since strawberry plants can multiply through runners later. 13. Basil. Fresh basil stems root beautifully in water. Take a few cuttings, remove the lower leaves, place the stems in water, and wait for roots to form. Once they do, move them into soil. One bunch of basil can easily turn into several new plants.
14. Cilantro. Cilantro can also be rooted from stems, just like basil. Place healthy stems in water until roots form, then transplant them into soil. It grows best in cooler conditions, so it's perfect for spring, fall, or mild winter weather. And if it bolts, you get coriander seeds too. 15. Mint. Mint is one of the fastest and easiest herbs to regrow. Take a few stems, place them in water, and roots will often appear within days. Once rooted, plant them in a pot. And definitely keep mint in a pot, because if you put it in the ground, it can spread everywhere. 16. Lemongrass. If you buy fresh lemongrass with the base still attached, you can regrow it easily. Place the stalks in water with the bottom submerged, and soon roots and new green growth will appear. Then plant it into soil and let it bulk up. It's perfect for soups, teas, and curries.
17. Carrot tops. You can't regrow a full carrot from the top, but you can still get something useful. Place the top in shallow water and it will begin producing feathery green leaves. Those greens are edible and great in pesto, salads, or as a garnish. And if you let the plant complete its cycle, it can eventually produce seeds. 18. Beet tops. Beet tops work a lot like carrot tops. Place the cut top in shallow water and watch new greens grow. Those beet greens are nutritious, flavorful, and definitely worth saving. It's a great way to get a little extra food from something most people throw away. 19. Fennel. This is one a lot of people know about. Save the base of a fennel bulb, place it in shallow water, and you'll often see fresh green fronds begin to regrow from the center. Those fronds are packed with flavor and perfect for garnishes or cooking. Transplant it into soil, and you may even get more long-term growth.
20. Bok choy. Bok choy is another easy one. Just like lettuce or celery, place the base in shallow water and let new leaves form from the center. Once it starts growing well, move it into soil. It's fast, simple, and really satisfying to watch. 21. Leeks. Leeks regrow beautifully from the root end. Place the bottom portion in a little water with the roots down, and fresh green growth will start coming from the center. You can keep cutting the tops or transplant it into soil for more growth. It's one of the easiest kitchen scraps to save. 22. Turmeric. Turmeric regrows almost exactly like ginger. Look for fresh pieces with buds, plant them in warm, moist soil, and be patient. Over time, they'll develop into new rhizomes underground. Fresh turmeric is powerful, flavorful, and far better than most powdered versions. 23. Butternut squash. Every butternut squash is packed with seeds that can become future plants. Just scoop them out, clean them, let them dry, and save them for planting. When the season is right, put them into warm soil and let them grow. One squash can give you enough seeds for an entire row of plants. 24. Pumpkin. Pumpkin seeds are just as useful. Clean them, dry them, and save them for planting after frost season ends. With enough sunlight, water, and space, they can turn into vigorous vines and beautiful pumpkins. It's one of the easiest ways to turn a seasonal kitchen scrap into a major garden crop. 25. Watermelon. And finally, watermelon. If you have a seeded watermelon, save those seeds, wash them, dry them, and plant them in warm soil. Give them plenty of sunlight, water, and room to spread. There's something incredibly satisfying about growing a watermelon from seeds you saved yourself.
Bonus tip. Now here's the biggest tip that will make a huge difference if you're regrowing scraps in water. Change the water often. Ideally every day, or at least every other day. Why? Because stagnant water encourages bacteria, and bacteria leads to rot. Clean water gives your scraps a much better chance of forming healthy roots before they break down. And if you want to level it up even more, add just one tiny drop of liquid seaweed fertilizer when you refresh the water. That small boost can help encourage stronger, faster root development. It's a simple trick, but it really works. So before you throw another kitchen scrap in the trash,
stop and ask yourself, can this grow again? Because in a lot of cases, the answer is yes. From green onions and lettuce to ginger, garlic, pineapple, and even watermelon, your kitchen scraps can become free food, fresh herbs, and future harvests. Try 1 or 2 of these first, and before long, you might have a whole mini garden growing from things you used to throw away. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know which scrap you want to try first. Now go grow something amazing.